That's it. Welcome back to another edition of Roast Beef and Bagels. So, I have to start off with something funny.
Here we go.
Beef had a brain freeze and became an extreme leftist for a little while.
About a second.
He sent some kind of emergency text message at like 4 a.m.
One of my friends sent me something saying that.
No, don't listen to one of your friends. You did.
No, really. Billy. I mean, you know him. I don't want to say his last name, but he's from the neighborhood. He was my first quarterback, actually. And he texted me. He's like, dude, I can't watch your show.
Spreading disinformation.
And I was like, why? He was like, they restricted something about age. I don't know anything about this. So he sends me this stuff. I send it to him. I don't say the rest of the story,
but he sends it in a group chat that RBB, you like our acronym, by the way, has been restricted. Where's our freedom of speech? All this stuff is like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the hell is going on? All I had to do was look. We put an age restriction for our videos because sometimes there's curse words and stuff. So you want to follow the guidelines. You don't want to get kicked off of, the podcast or show. So Beef was like spreading disinformation like a crazy liberal on CNN.
I was so nuts. I was like, motherfucker. But in all fairness, as soon as you lifted it, we had a lot of views. It must be something with the viewing. But I don't understand why you have to verify. Wouldn't you verify by when you open the account? I mean, not you. If someone's watching us, I remember opening up my user. I had to put my birthday.
It depends on when they signed up, because YouTube is owned by Google, and I think if you sign up to Google the right way, your account is verified into YouTube. Right. But if you're not, I don't know. Anyway,
we're gonna stay local first. I got a few things, very few things on the list, but we have a friend on a group that's with us. She only notifies us if there's a celebrity death or a celebrity conviction. Otherwise, she's never on the.
She don't respond to that either.
So P. Diddy, bro, what do you think?
Well, you kind of called it, right?
Yeah.
Each sentence was I thought it was each sentence was like 20 years. It was a total of 20 for the 2 sentences.
Because he didn't get a convict. They wanted to try to get him like on a.
So what they put him in charge. For? 4 years total, 50 months.
50 months. But he had already time served, almost 2 years. And New York it's half the sentence.
See, but I didn't see anything about time served already. Did you?
He's been in there for 2 years. It has to be time served. There's no. I mean,
so he's going to be in about a year then.
Yeah, and even though it's a federal conviction, I still believe with good behavior you get out before time, no matter what. He's never been convicted.
I would imagine he's going to be in solitary. No, isolation.
I mean, that's his choice. I think it's his choice. He's going to get out at half the time, about 25 months, and they're going to give him an ankle bracelet for the last 25 months. He'll be fine. But I knew he's a part of them, bro. He stood quiet. He didn't rattle anybody. He took it like a man. He's taking jail time like a guy.
I don't think there was anything to rat. I mean, was there? I mean,
who was at his parties?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're in trouble, right?
Well, if you went around the known sex trafficker at his parties, you could be. No. I mean, they say Ben Affleck broke up with J-Lo for it because a video came out. They got back. You seen the video with J-Lo in the fucking one of his white parties or whatever they're called, and that was it. He broke up with the freak offs. I thought they called white parties so they all wear white, but maybe freak offs. I don't know. I didn't really keep track.
I don't know, but
and it's not against the law to have a lot of baby oil either. People.
No,
it is very weird, but it's not against the law.
The only thing they got him was like he hired a prostitute
from Jersey,
and he brought him to New York or something like that.
And they
right?
call it sex trafficking by doing that. So if he would have hired a prostitute in Manhattan, he would have got convicted of anything. Imagine? Isn't that crazy?
Well, Everything.
Meanwhile, they don't even prosecute fucking prostitution in New York City no more. The ADAs won't do it.
Is it not worth the time?
No, the ADAs decided that it's like not really a crime. That it's not legal, but they don't prosecute.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look, prostitution is like the oldest profession, right?
I say we legalize and tax them.
You might as well legalize it, right? Well, Nevada is legal, but only in certain areas. But if you legalize it and control it, right, and tax it, you can make it a business, right? I mean, you could have health screenings for the people involved. You could,
They do it in Amsterdam. I've seen my farm.
Amsterdam, it's legal in Amsterdam.
Yeah. What's funny is, it's my body, my choice for everything except for that. And vaccines. So, if you don't want a vaccine, it's not your body, my choice. And if you want to have sex with people for money, it's not my body. I don't know.
I mean, you're not gonna look, right? It's been around forever.
Never gonna stop.
It's probably not gonna stop. It's a way for people to make money, I guess, who maybe don't have any other way to do it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that would be promoting that type of lifestyle if you made it legal for people.
Same thing with marijuana, though, bro. Right?
Yeah, people open dispensaries now all over the place. Yeah. I hate the dispensaries, to be honest with you, because I think it brings in riffraff, and I guess that'd be the same for the prostitution.
Yeah, you know what's funny, dude? I mean, I never thought I would be into marijuana, but the gummies, dude, that help you sleep at night and rest is phenomenal. I don't sleep. I don't do a lot of THC, which is the thing that gets you high. I do more of a CBD type of thing, but it's incredible, dude. It's remarkable. You don't even feel no pain in your feet. I'm a big guy, walking around all day. It's fucking crazy.
Well, my feet don't hurt. I sit for a living. And I sleep just well. As long as I have like 900 blankets,
you're good.
I sleep like a baby.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that blanket. You know, the heavy blanket that they say it's good for the kids.
Get it.
You know what I'm talking about? You know,
like a Snuggie.
Comfort. They say it's a weighted blanket. They say you sleep better because it feels like someone's hugging you. I don't know.
You love huggies? Like a diaper?
No, I don't know.
You get nuts with that.
All right, let's go to the second one, Randy. This one's
local.
Local still. Adams dropped out of the race, bro.
Yeah, I told you.
I think it's really bad for Curtis. I know me and you see it differently on that, but man, I think if we would have stood in Curtis would have won in the landslide. But reality is Adams always has been somewhat of a business type man. Smart. He goes where the money's at. He doesn't give a shit. And I'm not saying that he's getting paid for anything, but I'm sure as soon as the race is over, he's gonna have a big announcement that he's working from some nice fucking law firm or some fucking.
Well, he was a former cop.
Firm. Yeah, he already got a pension. I don't even know how that works.
I think he's working for Trump. That was it. Trump supposedly offered a lucrative job for him and Curtis.
I'm not.
Trump secretly is endorsing Cuomo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Cuomo is probably the better of him and Mamdani. Yeah, that's the truth. I don't know.
Well, all I know is that people need to make sure they get out and vote. You can't vote for this guy, Mamdani.
Yeah.
Did you see the new thing, what he wants to do? No police commissioner?
Yeah.
No police commissioner. And he wants to have groups, right? Community groups?
Yeah, like the community.
So no more police department, right?
No.
And the community groups.
He doesn't want to hire any more cops because he feels that it's unnecessary. They have enough cops. They have to be more efficient with the manpower that they have. Meanwhile, I mean, the police department's down probably about 30,000, 40,000 people between retirement and the pandemic. It's incredible, and their hands are tied on everything. They can't do a damn thing.
Mm-mm. So think about it. Someone is breaking into your home.
You gotta call your community.
Murdering your family. You gotta call your community.
I'm more worried. You know how much I hate taxes. I'm worried about the taxes.
Well,
it's bad. My kid's not going to be able to afford. I mean, you're going to have to make $400,000 to live okay in New York within the next 20 years.
That was on the cover of the Post.
Was it?
About the white neighborhoods getting taxed. He's standing on that.
Yeah. And dude, I don't understand. How is that not racism?
He's standing on that
Like
platform.
everybody who votes for him is basically a racist because he is.
He's
a
going
racist.
by the demographics of it. So
And they keep on. They keep on. There was a thing in the. I follow the Rockaway on Times or whatever. I'm not saying Rockaway Times. There's something on Rockaway's out and I follow it on Facebook. They're saying that they're building affordable housing to the city in the Rockaways, right, dude? Guess how much is the minimum rent? Now this is affordable. Now this is supposed to be low income housing. What? Guess how much the lowest rent is?
Affordable housing. They only have to take a certain percentage
So
of
it's
people.
it's going to be. I think it's 23% of the building is going to be low
And
income.
but then that's income based.
Yeah, but the lowest rent they posted.
But that's for like people who surpass.
No, it's for everybody in the building. That's the lowest rent that's going into that building.
Even if you're on a fixed income.
Yes, and I got news for you too. It's going to be beautiful. There's going to be pool in the middle. Like it's going to have everything, gym, all that stuff. But guess how much? Now they're saying affordable for low income people.
Is it a 1 bedroom?
Actually, no, it's funny, bro. They didn't say it's specific. They didn't say they said the lowest. So maybe probably 2,300. That's it. That's dude. People can't. That's not low income.
So
I couldn't afford that. I can't afford that.
I think that's got to be the regular places because I have a friend of mine who got into. She doesn't make a lot, and she got into one of those new buildings in Williamsburg on the water,
like
on 10th Avenue.
Yeah, down there.
And she got a 2 bedroom. I think she pays $1,200 on the water. Brand new building, affordable housing.
Good for her. Dude, I have a friend of mine I used to work with. I'm not going to say his name, but he does watch the thing. I don't want to say it because he's still on the job, but not in this state. He's in the job somewhere else. And he still has a place in Red Hook. You know, him and his brother.
Red Hook's completely.
You don't give it up. It's in the privacy. You don't want to give it up because, dude, they pay almost $3,000 a month in Red Hook because the brother's a correction officer, and the brother's wife is. I don't know, something for the city. I don't remember exactly.
See how nice Red Hook is now, though?
Yeah, but dude, the project, they didn't clean up the projects. That's crazy. I said to them, oh, sorry. Give that shit up, dude. Like, don't. You know, I told him years ago, give it up. You know, you're living a better life wherever you are. You know, he says, but I want to be able to come home. His mom's still in New York, you know, so he wants to come.
Yeah, but I think Red Hook's nice now.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
They got cruise ships leaving out of the piers down there.
Dude, I'm down there. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Dumbo's nice. They changed downtown Brooklyn, that little area for Dumbo. That's beautiful.
That's really nice now.
Very nice, dude. Cobblestone. You know the cobblestones they used to have, like, used to be bumpy because they used to have horse and cart back then. And dude, they lifted up all the cobblestone, meaning they leveled it off.
I would have left
It's beautiful.
I like cobblestone.
No, they left it. I'm saying to you is that they leveled it off. There was some cobblestone, some asphalt. They took all the asphalt off and put the cobblestone flat straight. It looks beautiful.
I think when they redo these areas, it's nice. I mean, look at Williamsburg. That's where we grew up.
Yeah, but I hate it. I know you might like it, but I hate it. When I go see my mother, I can't stand it.
I'll tell you what I don't like.
Dude, that neighborhood for us when we were kids was phenomenal. Everybody knew everybody. There was no strangers around. Now the robberies through the roof, fucking theft is through the roof.
Well, I don't think the robberies and theft happen by the people in the area. I think now that it's all money, people go there to rob you. I think that's what it is. But I mean,
Teddy's is still open. It's nice.
I think the thing about Williamsburg, right? I think those changes are nice, right? You get rid of the big ugly eyesore factories and all that other stuff. The problem is, it's just like anything else. The area was invaded by a different group of people, okay? Which is, who cares? That's fine.
But they don't like us. We're the leftovers.
Right. They came
That's
in.
Not nice.
And they were like very anti-existing people from Brooklyn. And I think that's where, like, I get disappointed. Like, okay, you want to put up a cool Thai restaurant or a nice sports bar or something, cafe, whatever. That's cool. I never had any of that. That's nice. As a kid, I'd never seen that.
They want to shut down the feast.
They'll never do it.
I'm just saying to you, they're trying to shut down the feast for years now.
135 years. It's not going on.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere. But eventually, dude, when our generation leaves, it's over. It's over, dude. I know. I take Bella there, once a year. Usually, see the feast. Try to keep,
I'm there.
I know you go, but once we're done, that's it. You think our kids are going to go there when we're not around? My kids are not going to
Maybe.
know that. They don't give a shit. I don't blame them. I mean, it's not really their childhood; it was ours.
Beef might be a liberal.
Oh,
I think that's what we were boiling down to here. So it's important you get out and vote this way.
yeah.
New York doesn't change.
And if you don't want to vote for Sliwa, I get it, but you can't vote for a. You want to talk about a Nazi? They call him a fucking Trump a Nazi. This guy is a complete Nazi. Like
Look, you know
he's
what?
crazy.
I saw something, speaking about Nazis, I saw something very interesting on Instagram or one of these things. And it's about this whole Palestine versus Israel war that's going on, if you will. You know, they talk about Trump being a Nazi and all this, and they, you know, Hitler and all this other stuff. But if you look at some of the video clips, I'm so bad with this stuff. If you look at some of the video clips, I always should save these things, and I don't. A lot of the hand gestures and signals by the Hamas people are the Hitler sign.
Yeah.
The way they stick the Sick Heil sign and they stick their arm straight out. It was very interesting. And then you hear a lot of the Palestinians. I mean, I'm assuming they're Palestinians, right? Because it's Palestine versus Israel. Where you hear a lot of people yelling at the Jews that, you know, Hitler should have put you all in the oven and stuff like that. So there is, I think, an underlying, you know, they talk about, what do they call it when they want to wipe out, right? They want to wipe out the entire race. And they're saying that Israel's doing that now, right? Oh, genocide. Or they're saying Israel's trying to, you know, wipe out the Palestinians. But if you think about it, it's actually the other way around. I think there's a lot of underlining stuff here, and the American people, especially the LGBT community. You guys, I'm telling you, if you go to Palestine,
they'll throw you off a building.
They'll stone you, throw you off a building. You won't last 2 seconds.
And there's no law. It's not against the law. They can do it. No one's going to be held responsible for killing you.
I know you think it's cool to be part of this movement, right? Because you have a sense of belong to something. You don't know the real roots of it.
Nope.
Be very careful.
They just want to listen to what the news says. Oh, he's committed. First of all, dude, genocide is so crazy to me. Dude, literally, Israel is surrounded by every enemy. There's not one person.
They're right at the heart of the Middle East.
They're surrounded by every enemy in the world, and they defend themselves that it's a fucking genocide.
I mean, the holy wars, if you will, that's been going on
for 5,000-6,000 years. Dude, what's funny is fucking JNN puts up some shit, the history of Palestine, right? So yeah, when the Romans were in charge, they made Palestine, but that's where he starts his history, dude. In the beginning, before the Romans were around, the fucking place was called Judea. That's where the Jews were. That was the first name of that land, was Judea. Like, they just eliminate parts of history to prove their point. I feel bad for people who just put up fucking random shit. Actually, somebody else just put up some random shit, and I said to him, I said, I used to like you, you know, we work together or whatever, but you got to stop putting up disinformation. I mean, you don't know it. You're just taking this person's opinion, assuming that they did some kind of investigation and some research, and saying, yeah, this is true. It's not. It's fucking not true.
Dude, you know not to listen to JNN. All he does is post up a meme and leave. He doesn't talk about it. He never comes back. Nobody likes or comments on any of it.
It's really just me, you, and maybe that one girl. There's one girl that comments.
I would just ignore him. You're wasting your time.
It drives me crazy
with anything like that. I mean, it's just a waste. I mean, when people talk like that out of their ass, I mean, listen, I'm not saying engage to have an argument, but if you're gonna post something and then someone tells you or shows you something else to contradict what you're saying, at least come back with a rebuttal and tell them that the research that you did. But
there's no research getting done, dude.
No, he just copies and pastes a meme that he sees that he thinks. Again, you think you're in a trend and a cool and you're part of something. You're not. You have no idea.
And what's funny, all these people are commenting on Charlie Kirk. No one even heard of him
the other thing
before the day he got killed.
We just spoke about that. Everybody's all of a sudden a Charlie Kirk expert.
Yeah, no one even knew who he was.
Everyone's on the left. I never liked him. Name one thing that he said that you didn't like, and everything.
I see him say this. When
name one. Yeah. Name one. But nobody can. But listen, people are just going to say what they want to say to be part, like I said, of whatever the current trend is. So just, you got to ignore them because it's stupidity. It's going to make yourself crazy. So what else you got on the local side?
So no more on the local, but the big one is the bill. You know, you could talk about it.
The government shutdown?
Yeah, the government shutdown. It's pretty funny. So Bagels came at me with it this morning. I said, yeah, I heard.
So I don't understand it. Well, I do understand, but I don't. So the Democratic Party is the root cause of the shutdown. Now, yes, the Republican Party have control of the House and the Senate, and obviously the presidency. However, you still need a certain number of votes or things to get done. Now, the Republican Party clearly don't have enough. They need votes from the Democratic Party in order to get a continuation
Right, Bill.
of what currently exists, which came out during the Biden administration.
Exactly.
So this is what no one's telling anybody. And listen, I get it too. You get suckered in by like, oh, free healthcare for illegal immigrants and all this other bullshit, right? But the bill is this. They just want an extension to what exists. They're not saying we're canceling Sesame Street in Iraq, or we're canceling transgender research in Haiti, all this other bullshit that's listed in there.
Literally the Biden bill.
Is they're taking the Biden bill and they're looking for an extension. And the extension they said is until Thanksgiving or something around then. So they've said it before. They did this, they said around 13 times under the Biden administration.
Same bill. It's called the clean bill. So they call it clean. There's nothing in it. It's just a clean bill.
Right. So they did it under the Biden administration where they just extended it. Now, under the Trump administration, the Democratic Party wants more. Since the Republican Party said, no, we want to just continue it, not decrease anything. Just continue what exists. So whatever's in there, Elmo in Iraq, transgender in Haiti, electric buses in Guam, where whatever the nonsense is that our tax dollars is getting wasted on, they just want to continue to review it some more and figure out where the money should be allocated and how. The Democratic Party just wants more. So since the Republican Party said, we're not giving you more, we want to continue what Biden put in place, the Democratic Party went against their own bill and shut down the government.
Crazy, bro. And what what's really funny is that they're actually, if I was, even if I wasn't, on the left, center, or middle, no matter what, I would never be fighting. I would never approve of a bill to fight for people who are illegal to get our benefits that they never put any money into. Well, this is what they're fighting, bro. That's what they're fighting for. It don't make sense.
Well, I mean, all the stuff. I mean, like you said, it's called the clean bill. But if you do read some of the things in there, seriously, I mean, why do we gotta fund like Sesame Street in Iraq?
Yeah, no, I actually,
and whatever some of these items are, transgender research in another country, or
my friend,
don't make sense to me.
My friend Jan, who I'm trying to get him to come on to the show, he used to work on him. He sends me things all the time. He actually sent me the bill. I didn't read it yet, like whatever, but he told me to pay $56 of the bill. That was the only thing that he seen while he was reading it. And that's the problem. Every time I tell people when they post something, just read the bill. Read the bill. No one's gonna read it. They just want
too much to go through.
Yeah,
you and listen. And this guy's trying to make a name for himself. Jeffrey's being very dramatic about the whole thing. Him and Schumer. But listen, just so the audience don't know, again, even by the Republicans saying continue the bill, those medical benefits and all that other stuff that is in there, whatever's in there, is still going to exist. Yeah. They're not saying we're taking it out. It's called a continuation, so they can review it, have some more time, and decide maybe they should allocate more funds to it,
right?
Or maybe they should readjust the funds and put it somewhere else.
Right now, the one thing I think that I keep on talking about, at least on the right, is the hospitals in the rural areas. They took too much money from. There was a contingency in the big bill that they had, but for some reason it's not working. So they're looking to do that, and they're looking to help out the farmers. While the tariffs at least are on for produce, they're looking to help the farmers out in the next budget. Those are the two that the right is looking for, and the left is looking to continue the Obamacare subsidies for illegals and Medicare, Medicaid for the illegals. Now, what's really funny, bro, is that you keep on hearing, and this is what the left doesn't see, right? So the Obamacare bill, which is the Affordable Care Act, the people say it's Obamacare, whatever, it was supposed to solve the problem of increasing healthcare. It was supposed to solve it. It didn't solve a fucking thing. It made it worse. People like me and you are paying more now because of the bill. And they're saying, oh, fucking ACDC, nice. But if you're saying that you want to increase funding for medical, then you were wrong for voting for the Affordable Care Act, Schumer and fucking what's his name, Hakeem. I says you can't have it both ways. You can't say the bill's working, but saying the costs of healthcare are too high, and that's because of that bill. So you keep on listening to the left, just like local again, real quick. Fucking, I didn't put it down; it just popped into my head. But Hochul and all these fucking idiots in the city said, "Oh, if we do congestion pricing, we don't have to worry about raising the rates for the buses for a couple of years." Dude, we just passed it, and they're raising the rate right now. They just raised it to $3 a fucking.
Yeah, I think it's in August it goes into
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, where'd all the money go? If it's doing so well, and you guys fall for it every time, oh, like this Bandandi, I'm gonna give you free buses.
There's no such thing as free.
You're gonna get a free bus. Yeah, you'll get on the bus without paying, but it's coming out of your pocket through your check because they're gonna raise it 4 or 5%.
If you work,
right? If you work, right. So if you don't work, you're gonna benefit as usual. But if you actually work and you're a hardworking person, you're gonna get screwed again.
The taxpayers will continue to get hit over the head as they always do.
It's crazy. New York sucks. It just sucks. I never thought it would be like this. I guess over the years,
everything's in a circle. So what comes around goes around. It'll change. It's just that people need to make it change, right? And hopefully with things like this, social media, it becomes a little more eye-opening for people to become more aware of stuff. You can't just be like when you flip a coin, it's heads and tails. You gotta stop always thinking one side. Us too, right? You gotta stop always thinking just
if one of them did something good, I would say it, bro. Like if they did something that was good, I would say, just like when Trump does something bad, I would say. These people are so obsessed. Like I asked my first question to all the leftists is, how is taking more money out of your pocket benefit you? That's all I ask. They're dumbfounded by it. They don't even know what to say. Dude.
Like I said, if they're working, they may not even be working.
Well, people are not working, of course, but most of the people are leftists who I work with them, or I know them. I used to work with them. So listen, how does it benefit you for you to have less money in your check? How does it benefit you? No one answers. There's no answer to that, dude. You're fucking crazy. I never heard of that. And think about it. It's the same thing the other way around, right? So the Congress votes their own raises. If you can vote for your own raise, wouldn't you give yourself a raise every week? Yeah, of course.
100% increase.
They should put their raises on a ballot during the presidential election.
Or any election.
Should Congress get raises? Or local too, whatever. Should they get it? And let the people decide. They don't deserve a raise, then you put no. Then that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm all for something like that.
I like that.
This way, you could vote for someone and get them in office, right? Because you really believe in them. But then once they get in there, they can totally be the opposite of what they say.
And then you vote them the fuck out.
And then you either vote them out or, like you said, if it's, let's say they're in for 2-4 years, whatever it is, but there's a once a year voting, let's say for like an annual review.
Yeah.
Like your job, right? And if the people can say, yeah, he can get a 1%, 2%, 3% cost of living increase, then I think that'd be an awesome policy. No.
The government would lose complete control, bro.
Well, you don't want government control.
No, I don't, but the liberals do. They want them to control their healthcare, their colleges. They want them to control everything. How much they make, how much they take. I don't get it, bro. I'm so confused by this, dude. For that matter, you know what else I think we should do too? Is what they should do is if you're about having illegal immigration, you want it, there should be a thing on your taxes that you pay more. All your thing that you like, you like the immigration, so you're going to pay more here. Just a check all the things that you agree with, and then your 401k, your W-2 will reflect how much they take out of your check. That'd be great, and I guarantee it, bro. Not one person protested, not one person fucking would agree to have more money can't take out of their pocket. Not one.
That's actually an interesting point. If you're in support of something like that and you want to sponsor them to stay here, you have to agree to have more money.
Yeah,
I like that.
You like that? I like that. No one will do it, dude. No one will do it.
You would see why all these people are fighting and screaming about. Do you see, speaking about that and the ICE agents and all that other stuff, I feel bad for those guys, to be quite honest with you, just trying to do their job and people. But do you see now, it was kind of passed, if you will, I don't know if that's the right word, but it was kind of said that by any means necessary, if people are blocking you, whatever, get them out of the way, right? If they're stopping you from doing your job. So I think it's hysterical now. I mean, I always thought it was funny. Everyone with the phones recording. And, they got these people like all in the ISIS face. Fuck you, spitting on them, all this other stuff. And you see, for the most part, most of these agents hold their composure and not do that. But now they got this green light to do what they want. So you see the ICE agents
just throwing
and all this other stuff. And then you see everybody with the phones. It's illegal what you did. Call the cops. And they film the person on the floor and they rub their backs and they give them the sympathy stuff. And I think that's hysterical because they are very confrontational, but then when the tables turn,
Right.
they don't like it at all. And the other thing I think is ironic is the Antifa with the masks, right? And they wear their mask and stuff like that. And the leftists don't care about any of that stuff. But the ICE agents cover their identity too.
Right. To protect their family.
Protect their family also. So people know that if they're in the area, they don't know who they are and stuff like that. Do you hear these people? Oh, take off your mask. Why are you hiding your face? But meanwhile,
they're the ones who are yelling it. Is the one that have the mask on.
The ones that yell, wear the mask, and also those ones screaming at them, take off the mask. The leftist lunatics that still think COVID's around, walking around with surgical masks.
There's a lot of people that still walk around with fucking masks.
I'm like dumbfounded by these people that the stupidity that some of them portray is.
That's a good liberal logic, by the way. That's good liberal logic.
You think so?
Yeah,
we got it.
We got a
liberal logic.
Okay.
So on a lighter note, the Mets didn't make the the playoffs.
I'm not surprised.
Yankees did, and it was a nail biter. They lost. So I like the way the new wild card rule is.
So what is it? It's 4 teams that get into the playoffs now, right?
So the highest seed wild card team versus the lowest seed wild card team is in the first round. So the Yankees were the highest seed wild card team, and they have 3 because it's the best out of 3 the wild card series.
Okay.
But they have 3 home games. So it used to be 1 game, 1-1, no more. Now it's 3 games. So the Yankees had home field advantage, but they played 3 days in a row at Yankee Stadium. So they lost the first game, and then they came back and won the second too.
So is it? So it's 3, 5, 7? Is that the way it is?
Yes.
All right. So you're still not going into November, right?
So now we go into the first week in November.
Oh shit!
Because we got the Yankees are playing the Blue Jays. That's the next round.
That's a 5-game series.
And I believe that's a 5-game series. And then the finals is 7 and the World Series is 7, if I'm not mistaken.
So there's 4 rounds?
You got the wild card round.
Right.
Then you got the divisional.
Right.
And then you got the
pennant.
The championship before the World Series. Yeah.
So how many teams get into the wild card now?
So you got
6?
3 divisions. Yes, 3 divisions.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was 4. That makes sense.
So yeah, and then it's the best records of the remaining teams. So which is funny because the Yankees have a better record than the division winners in the other divisions. The Yankees had the same I think there was the same record as the Blue Jays, who had the best overall record, but the Blue Jays were in first because they won the head-to-head during the season.
Oh, I got you.
But the Yankees had the best. They had better record than like the Cleveland Guardians got in, and the Indians. But the Cleveland Guardians got in, and I think Seattle got in too this year.
Oh, so that's good. I didn't know that they have 6 teams.
That's
better. I like that, especially the 3, 5, 7. I like that too.
I'll post the playoff bracket.
I don't watch baseball. Obviously, you can tell. Beef don't watch baseball too much. I go to a game once in a while. Like, dude, I went to an Islanders game, but it was
you went to
there was a preseason.
The preseason.
But it was
the
nice,
season.
dude.
I think starts in a week or so. It's coming up,
and it's really nice. Like, I don't watch it at home, but to go there, it's cool.
UBS Arena is nice.
Nice, beautiful. It was 23 rows up. It was beautiful. It was $17 a ticket or something like that. But it was also preseason.
Preseason. So now the Beef is always getting gifts for the bagel.
Uh-oh.
The bagel got something for the Beef.
Oh my gosh.
Now, the bagel got something based on what the bagel likes.
The bagel got something based upon what the bagel likes.
So
that could be very dangerous.
Means the Beef one day might just say, hey, you want this? I'm getting rid of it.
So he bought it basically for himself.
Now this,
what's that?
We're trying to get the Beef involved into the cult.
What the hell is this?
You gotta open.
It's a kiss. You gotta kiss. Chinese.
No Chinese. Straight from my.
What the hell?
The Kiss live auctions. This is the auction sites that I go to all the time for my Kiss stuff.
Gosh, thank you very much.
They have their own attire, bro. Isn't that awesome?
Dude,
Look, they got their own Look, it's their own stuff. They make.
So this is an auction, just for
this
Kiss.
This is the company. Well, it's not a company. It's a group, and they have their own people on
Gosh.
Facebook. It's called the Kiss Live Auction.
Nice.
So now I got him part of the cult.
Oh my gosh. I know I can't fold it like you can.
You can wear
He's
it.
nuts about
You
folding.
got it, and then he put it in the bag.
I'm gonna wear it next week if it's nice out.
Wear it.
I love it.
It's a lie.
Dude, what we should do is a collaboration, roast beef and bagels and Kiss.
Nobody watches. Somebody did comment they liked the Chinese Kiss shirt that I had on. They said I like the Chinese Kiss shirt. I wore it for the 1 year anniversary.
You don't care. Dude, I gotta wear it next week. I'm gonna leave it out because I'll forget. My memory's shot.
So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. And contest. We want to do a raffle. Very simple. We have a lot of merch. All the raffle is just send us an email. You can just say hello or whatever. Just an email, and we'll put the email address at the bottom of the screen.
You gotta put hi.
Say hi or whatever, and then that's going to enter you into the raffle. Once we fill up for like a week or two of a couple of names and stuff, we'll do the drawing. We can do it live here.
Yeah.
And then we'll call out the winner by the email address or something like that.
And Sal, I know that he's been contacting me. I told you this is your sister's friend.
Yeah.
I don't have your size yet, but I'm getting it. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to mail it. I didn't forget you. He watches every week.
All right. So, yeah. So, I mean, listen, he could join the raffle.
Oh,
It's free. It's free.
Yeah.
It's a free giveaway. And all you got to do is just send us an email.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, we'll enter your name automatically into the drawing. And then we'll have the drawing in a few weeks. And then we have so much merch.
We'll figure it out. Hats, shirts.
Maybe we'll give you a few things because we do have a lot of stuff. So,
all right.
But stay tuned for that. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao.
Dude, got a kiss. I love it.